Welcome to Peninsula Ridge Estates Winery. And what you're looking at is one of the signature dishes at the restaurant. I've got Norm here. He's the big deal. He's the big guy here, and he's going to explain to us a little bit about the winery, a little bit about the restaurant. I drive by it all the time. It's one of the most beautiful buildings out here on the bench. Like, it is stunning.
You know, it is a classic place. It's a Queen Anne Revival Victorian that was built in 1885. It's being historically designated. And every year around this time of year, to get people to drive up the driveway, because, you know, they see a snow flurry or something like that, and they think they have to stay home. So we launch our Surf and Turf special.
It's perfect.
This year for $39.95. It's a bit of a money loser for us, but it gets people up the driveway, and
it's all you need.
You know, and it's kind of a way of saying thank you for a pretty good season this year. You know, the weather cooperated, and so yeah, Surf and Turf special, $39.95. It just started on Wednesday, and it runs through the whole month of November till December 1st. Really excited about it. Really big uptake right now, and I'll tell you, Chef does a wonderful job with this. So, yep, that's kind of our special deal, and what do you think? All right? Mm-hmm. Yeah, we're featuring that with our Merlot, our 2021 Merlot, which goes on special on Sunday. It's going to be $2 off a bottle, so
oh my gosh,
what a great combination.
It's true, and this is the Merlot right here, right?
It sure is.
Okay, so this is a winery.
This is the winery.
Gorgeous in here.
You know, this is the original livestock barn. It was also built in 1885.
I was just about to ask you, are these beams original?
Yes, and those little slots there where we're in a stall where, you know, a horse or a cow used to be.
That's so cool. But you know what? I think for someone like myself that likes to visit wineries, I like to know the history. I love the fact that there's old buildings and original structure and architecture that you guys have kept, and I really do think that adds to the warmth and the appeal of the winery.
It sure does, and there's such great history down here on the bench and in Niagara, and it's, you know, Peninsula Ridge is all about a celebration of that great history and that great cultural legacy that we have here in Niagara.
Okay, so this is the special. If you want to check it out, you got to come to the restaurant. It's that beautiful building. You cannot miss it. What was it built in?
1885.
1885. Beautiful Victorian home. They offer the special surf and turf and the wine. Thanks, Norm.
Cheers.
Well, we're back talking about yet another winery, and this one is Hidden Bench Winery, and I've got Matt joining me. And Matt, a big congratulations to you, because you guys won a huge award.
Thank you very much. Yeah, it was very big news. We were named Winery of the Year in Canada this year.
That's amazing.
So very excited to share some of these wines with our guests and talk about them with you today.
Okay, tell me about the bench. Why is it so good for wine here?
A couple of reasons. Soil and climate are really the two big pieces. We've got great limestone-based soils, deep and well-draining. Great environment for growing premium grapes like Pinot Noir and Chardonnay, and the lake gives us a moderating influence, so it keeps a little bit cooler than what you see in Niagara Lake. It makes wines that are elegant and acid-driven and fresh and bright.
Okay, so I never would have thought of that. That's an interesting element.
It's a great place to grow very good wine.
Yeah, well, that's good, because we've got lots of them here to choose from. Tell me a little bit about some of these.
So I brought a couple of our platinum and gold medal winners from the National Wine Awards of Canada.
Okay.
We're very lucky to have two wines, a Featherstone Vineyard Pinot Noir and our Tete Cuvée Chardonnay both win platinum medals at the competition.
Wow.
And 5 other wines won gold medals for us. So we're very excited about these wines that are currently available for sale.
Oh my gosh. Okay, so this one looks sparkling.
It is, yeah. So that's a traditional method sparkling wine made from Pinot Noir and Chardonnay that we grow on the estate.
A Pinot Noir and a Chardonnay.
Yeah, just like champagne, but at a fraction of the price.
Ah, smart.
That's the idea.
You guys are thinking.
We're trying. It's a team effort on that one.
I love that. Okay, now at the winery, you guys have like a fall tasting menu, correct?
We do, yeah. We take reservations for a seated and structured tasting. It's a great way to experience a lot of what we do. We talk about our vineyard practices, we talk a lot about winemaking, and share some cool wines along the way, including some of these award winners.
That's amazing. Okay, should we try any of them?
Absolutely, we should. Yeah, we've got 2020 Chardonnay to try here. This is from our Featherstone Vineyard. This is one of the 3 vineyards that we farm at Hidden Bench.
Okay.
We've been making this wine for about 15 years now, and from a great vintage in 2020. So we're very excited to share this. And this is something that we're pouring as part of our tasting experience this fall. So it's a great chance to try a gold medal winning wine and something that's very unique to Hidden Bench.
And this is the kind of root to grass, right?
That's the idea, yeah, is that we're an estate winery. So we farm about 85 acres out here in Beamsville. We grow all the grapes we need to make the wines ourselves. We're fully certified organic, a nice sort of self-contained system. And we produce and sell everything at the winery.
Wow, and I bet you people kind of flock to you guys because of that, the fact that you're certified organic and everything comes from the property.
Yeah, very much so. It's something that's very important to us. We're here to make the best possible wine, and that's one way that we can achieve that.
All right, well, the truth.
Let's try it.
Is in the wine, right? Cheers.
Cheers.
All right, coming up, we are going to be touring a few more wineries. We have Featherstone Winery coming up next. So back to studio while we cheers. With Meg from Featherstone Winery right now. And Meg, all I can smell is like citrus and a little bit of booze. What do we got going on here? There's so many senses.
Hi, Emily. So yeah, this morning we've got Featherstone's famous fondue for two.
Okay.
With some baguette cornichon and some apples.
And you just whipped this up this morning
just
for
whipped it
us?
up for you, just for you.
Oh.
I knew you like cheese.
Oh, thank you.
So, yeah.
Thank you.
And so yeah, we're pairing that with our seasonal cocktail, which is called Rumstone. So it's a blend of our red wine called Gemstone with some mulled wine and cinnamon and orange. And then I'm going to get you to pop in the rum, which is the Rumstone.
Okay.
The
Oh,
rum
I
in
get
Rumstone.
it. I get
Right.
it. Featherstone, Rumstone.
Yeah,
I get
so
it.
great after a hike in winter and in
Yeah, I
fall.
was gonna say this is more of like a seasonal cocktail, right?
yeah.
Like this is more
Yeah.
winter mulled,
Yeah.
cinnamony. Okay.
Yeah, so I want you to try it. Tell me what you think.
Okay.
Might not have enough rum for you in the morning.
That could be true. Okay, I'm gonna move the cinnamon stick. Oh,
Isn't it great?
that's
So
lovely.
you come in after a hike or in the garden or whatever and you're cold.
Yeah,
That's fantastic.
That is a really good way to warm up your body. What I love about it is that it's not too strong. You know, because I find sometimes with a mulled wine, if we put too many spices in there, we put too many extras.
Yeah.
It takes away from the actual wine
it's
part.
really simple. It's just red wine, orange juice, cinnamon, clove, and then of course the rum.
Okay, tell me about the vineyard. It's in Vineland.
Yeah, so we're based in Vineland on Victoria Avenue, and we make about 8,000 tons a year. Yeah.
Wow.
Sorry, 8,000 cases.
Cases
not
a
tons.
year.
Yeah.
That's a lot.
Yeah,
It seems a lot.
It is and it isn't. It's still considered a small winery. But yeah, we focus on Cabernet Franc and Riesling.
Okay.
So we've got some of the oldest vines in Niagara, planted in the 70s, which isn't old in the rest of the world, but it is old for Niagara.
It's old here, yeah.
Yeah, so delicious.
And you guys are very eco-friendly too.
Yeah, so we have solar panels. We also have sheep who we've put to work in the vineyard.
Oh, that's
I know,
great.
yeah, it's really cool. So what they do is they eat all of the
They
leaves.
mow.
They do. They mow all of the leaves along the fruit zone.
Yeah.
They don't eat the actual fruit because it's not sweet enough. So what that means is that it enables much more sunlight and air drainage to get to the fruit.
So if they start eating the fruit, you know it's time to harvest.
It's time to go. Yeah, that's right. Time for the sheep to go. Yeah.
All right, you guys got to move out because we got to move in.
That's it.
That
You
makes
got
all
it.
the sense.
Yeah.
Okay, well, thank you so much. Fondue for two, you can get Thursdays through Sunday, no reservations, unless you have a group of 6 people or more. And of course, this is at Featherstone Estate Winery. Coming up, we're going to chat with our friend Heidi from Fielding Winery, and she's got some lovely treats for us. So don't go anywhere. We're going to be chatting about Fielding Estates in just a few minutes. Well, of course, ending off our segments with our good friend Heidi Fielding from Fielding Winery and Estates. You have got so much on the go right now, Heidi. You're so busy.
It has been a busy fall. We're excited. The domes went up last week, so we had a really good weekend. And we introduced our new Light Bites menu from a local cafe that's on site with us all winter long. so
Amazing.
very excited. People love the charcuterie, but I think they were looking for some more options. So this is a butternut squash hummus with pumpkin seeds and a chili oil.
You're
and
always
just-
so original. Like your menu items, whenever you come out with something new, it's always something really different and
well,
like
we're
kind of
trying.
cool.
Thank
you know?
you.
It's not your same old.
And then for a warmed item, we're going to have the fire roasted tomato and eggplant soup with sitar croutons and a little parsley oil in there. So nice, like warm options, which we're very excited about.
Everybody wants that warm,
They
kind of
do.
homey feeling,
Yeah.
right? Cozy.
Yeah, and some people were coming to us all the time around lunch hour, so it is nice to have a little bit more options for them. We don't want to be a full restaurant, but we love the fact that we have now a warm brie with like a delicious compote on top
Of
and
course.
a gourmet grilled cheese. So all of that they can have with their wine flight.
I was just about to say, you
which
haven't
is-
gotten rid of those.
No. Most important part of what we do, obviously, is talking about our wine. So we have a lot of different options for people to do a flight or wine by the glass. When they're doing flight, they're getting an option to do 3 different wines or ciders that they pick themselves. I put together a flight of our estate bottled wines. These are all from our own vineyards on site. So
And I
I'll
love that
give
about
the-
you. I love that about you guys is that you can pick them yourselves, but you are also there always to offer recommendations. Like your service, your staff is so knowledgeable. You can ask them anything about any one of those bottles of wine and they know the whole gamut. So you're like,
Thank
this
you.
is what I'm ordering. I would like this grilled cheese. I would like this hummus. I'm gonna have the brie, but I want to have something that's gonna match nicely with the pairing. And they know exactly what they're talking about, and I love that.
Thank you, and that's what exactly we tried to do when we lined up the menu items with the wines that we have on the flights. It's all meant to complement and really showcase local wines.
Okay, what are these two that we're going to be tasting?
So this is our estate bottled Riesling that you have here, and this is the estate bottled Chardonnay. So small lot wines, all produced from vines that we have on site, our own vineyards that we look after, and very clean. This has a lot of like citrus and lime and a little bit of peach undertones, and my Chardonnay is going to be more creamy in style, a little vanilla, a little citrus.
Delicious. Okay, well, before we cheers, fundraising is a big thing for you guys. I know that 'tis the season, kind of.
'Tis the season, yes. Our kids play rep hockey, so that's how it started for fielding. We had been asked to do a lot of fundraisers for our team and local teams in the area. So now we help out a lot of nonprofit organizations and teams in Ontario. We have a full fundraising program and someone dedicated to help them out. So if they contact us or go to the website, there's a part of it that they can learn a bit more, but we're happy to talk to anyone on the phone and help them out.
That's amazing.
It's been rewarding for us because we know how hard it is
It
ourselves.
is. I know,
Yeah.
me too. I've got the same deal. 2 kids in rep. It's a hard go.
Yeah, so it's been good.
Well, good. I love the fact that you guys give back to the community as well.
Thank you.
Thanks for joining us today,
Yes,
Heidi.
cheers.
It's been great having you. Cheers.